Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is late September 2024. We are at the Klondike Gold Rush National Historic Park in Seattle, Washington. We kind of caught this as we did an underground tour, and we sort of passed this, and we're like, oh, we got to stop there. I knew it was in the area, and I hoped to catch it, but it was kind of nice that we saw it when we did, and just another nice national park unit to check off the checklist. I had my passport with me. I got the stamp. It's kind of smaller, but it's packed. We went in through the gift shop. Very nice young lady working there, and I think we sort of went backwards. And they have some displays, and it actually there's more here than you would realize. And of course, the whole museum/park unit is dedicated to the Klondike Gold Rush. And I just thought I would quickly run through and let you look at some of the displays they have. The Klondike Gold Rush is fascinating. This was before our second cruise to Alaska. And before we did our first cruise to Alaska, I read The Klondike Fever, The Life and Death of the Last Great Gold Rush by Pierre Berton. It's a big book, and I actually read it twice. It's fascinating. It's interesting. Of course, 1896, gold was found in the Yukon Territory, and people assumed there was a whole lot more gold to be found there, and there really wasn't. Not enough to satisfy the many people that tried to go and find some. About 100,000 people tried to make their way over to the area to search for gold. 30 to 40,000 actually made it. It was a pretty rough journey, and the Canadian government required that they pack, I believe, a year's worth of supplies, which would come out to around a ton. Literally, you needed to bring a ton of supplies with you. So, those miners did not have a lot of resources. Most of them had to pack that amount of supply in multiple trips. Yeah, so think about that. I mean, you're trying to carry 1,000. Just think about that on a regular hike. Forget cold weather, forget hilly terrain and dangerous terrain. Just think about going on a 1-mile hike and taking a ton of stuff, from one point to a mile away. I mean, you'd have to make several trips. That would take a very long time. It just seems totally impossible. But people did it. Of course, some used horses and mules and that sort of thing. But I don't think that was a resource most had. And by the time people got there to look for gold, whatever gold was there was pretty much gone. And people did find some, of course, but not a lot. This museum was really cool. They had various places where you could do kind of rubbings and pressings, and they gave you a little passport book, which was pretty cool. I love that sort of thing. And lots of information about the gold and about the prospectors, how they lived, and that kind of thing. There is a similar national park unit in Skagway, Alaska. I believe I put up another video about that unit. Skagway's a great town. Seattle's a great town. And again, I was glad to find this national park unit there. On this cruise, while we were in Skagway, part of one of our excursions involved panning for gold. And we did that. It was interesting. It was something to do. And at the end of the day, we had literally just a few little flakes of gold. And we went in and weighed it, and the lady told us we had $26 worth of gold, which kind of blew my mind. These were flakes that I would have normally just wiped on my pants or blew away. But she said that was $26 worth of gold with what gold is going for these days. I promptly accused the lady of trying to put some of the gold between her finger and her fingernail while we weren't looking, which I thought was a pretty funny joke. That's something people did back in the gold rush days. If somebody was paying for something with gold, the person taking the money or taking the gold might actually, they'd grow their fingernails out long so that they could do something like that. Anyway, yeah, it's just a fascinating story. The gold rush in this area, Alaska, Yukon Territory, Seattle, and kind of helped develop the areas, obviously. But just a fascinating story, and pretty cool that they've got these national park units devoted to the gold rush.